about you, Sarah? You've run a lot of events.
One of the biggest things I have noticed, and that's my daily life and here is people don't really want to read. So keeping things short and concise and to the point, which is against every fiber of my being. I want to give everybody everything because that's how my brain works. But that is not how people are. So sometimes the shorter and the more to the point, that is good. And I also remind everybody too that most of the time when you're working, like you're doing your event and working on your event, they might be at work. So have some patience too.
Yep. The couple things that I've found that have been useful, because I like using all the words too. I do know how to use sound bites, but that's not as much fun. But a couple things I found. One is a work trick that I use for writing emails to executives, trying to condense the most important vital information into the first sentence, maybe two, if I have a lot of stuff to say. And even bullets pointing that, even on social media, use the emojis, use fingers to hit those bullet points so that it breaks things up visually for folks. And then keep your longer information other places. I am a big fan when I'm doing these simple websites. You'll notice the one that Talina put together for Collegium. There's a lot of pieces. I like to link all of those pages together in a way that's easy. It's almost impossible for a user not to figure out how to get from one page to another. I like no more information on a given page than I would put on a t-shirt. So I will even take screenshots of my pages to see if they look visually appealing as a screenshot. And for things where I like to share a lot of information, I'm actually a big fan of using the drop-down things. And I try to put very short, important words into the part that sits on the page. And then my more effusive, wanting to share all the words with everyone, I'll put that into the part that gets hidden. So when the screen comes up, it's not, oh my God, there's a wall of text on my phone. It's, oh, hey, here's all these choices. Lots of people aren't going to read the details, but some will. And the folks who really want that more detailed information will click on those things. So that, you're in my soulmates, Sarah, who actually wanted all those pieces.
Yeah, but it's hard because as soon as you'll post all the information, regardless of where you put it, you'll put it 5 different places, the same thing, and someone will still go into the event, into the West Kingdom Facebook group, and they'll still ask the question. So it's also helpful if you can tie it back in, right? All of the information can be found. Here's the event, or if you have questions, email so-and-so and keep it consistent.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's important to remember, because it can be really frustrating as an information provider to say, oh, I just wrote all that out. Why don't they get it? One, have a friend that you can gripe to offline. That's sometimes important as a venting valve. But the other thing is, if people are starting discussions on your posts on Facebook, that's actually great, because comments mean your posts get shared to more people. I have been known on occasion, and when I do promotional stuff, I don't always make my images the clearest in the world. And the fact that people are going to comment and complain that, oh, I don't know how to use a QR code, well, that gives me a reason to share the link, because Facebook doesn't like URLs. Or if they have a question, or if they have, gee, I'd rather see it this way, I can start a discussion. And if you can get a bunch of comments going, then more people see your post. And that's actually something that, as folks that are interested in doing these sorts of things, you can actually click like and love and positive reactions on your friends' posts, make comments, stuff like that that's going to help to get their event seen more, especially for the little branches. If you've got a little branch or a pet event, Wargy is your jam. When posts come up about Wargy, talk about it, like it, share it, comment on it.